Hello, good morning. My name is Roberto Rodriguez, and in this short presentation, I will introduce myself and explain how I will start a mediation session and how I will explain the advantages of a mediation versus the court system and emphasize how much money and time can be saved through a mediation, which is a creative process in which we come with solutions that will be satisfactory to all the parties, and at the end are going to be voluntary agreements reached by the parties because they fit their needs, or is a compromise between the two sides. It's a decision that is made by the parties and not by the court, and consequently is an alternative dispute resolution that is very advantageous to both parties. In this video, also I will explain how I will structure the mediation session, explain the rules of the game, and try to engage the participants to discuss the issues and come to a solution. Mediation, as you already know, is aimed at resolving disputes in a friendly way, and my objective as a mediator is to facilitate communication between the parties in conflict. A mediator's role is multifacetic. There is a need to maintain a delicate balance of neutrality, empathy, and facilitation skills. I will explain my role as a mediator, including opening the meeting, clarifying the rules of the game, structuring the mediation process, and navigating potential traps. The opening of the mediation, of course, is very important because it sets the tone for the rest of the process. I will begin by introducing myself and explaining my role as a neutral facilitator. I will emphasize my commitment to impartiality, confidentiality, and the principles of voluntary participation and self-determination. I will encourage each party to express their goals and expectations for the mediation and outline the agenda and ground rules for the session. Of course, clear communication and mutual understanding of the ground rules are essential for having a productive mediation process. I will clarify the expectations regarding confidentiality, participation, respect for one another, and adherence to agreed upon procedures. I will establish guidelines for communication, such as speaking one person at a time, refraining from interrupting, and avoiding personal attacks. Also, I will encourage the parties to actively listen to one another and to refrain from making assumptions or jumping to conclusions. The mediation process typically goes through several steps or stages, and each has a specific purpose in facilitating the resolution of the problem. I will allow the parties to present their perspective without interruption. I will encourage them to express their feelings, concerns, and desired outcomes. I also will facilitate the exchange of relevant information and facts so that they can get to a closer resolution or can reach a resolution. I will also be mindful of potential traps and pitfalls that may undermine the effectiveness of the mediation process, as must maintain impartiality and avoid favoritism. Therefore, by opening the meeting effectively, clarifying the rules of the game, structuring the mediation process, and navigating potential traps with skill and awareness, I will help the parties in conflict to reach mutually satisfactory agreements and move forward toward reconciliation and closure.